Hello everyone, I'm Fizz and welcome back to Fishing Simulator. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a couple of the updates that have happened in the last, I'd say, couple of weeks or so. So the Fishing Simulator team has been pretty busy, which is great to see, of course. So let's just dive right into it. The first update was a quality of life update that happened on February 23rd. And for this update, one of the things that they added was a fish vault to Reagan's Tavern. So I'm just going to head over to the tavern here and I will show you exactly what this update was all about. So if you go up the stairs here, you will see that this door now has a guy named Crazy Charlie hanging out behind it, and I've already interacted with him, and he basically introduces himself to you the first time and tells you that he can store items for you. So if I say yes, you can see I have stored 15 out of 20 items. And this is handy because if you have some stuff that you don't want to sell or anything like that, you want to just keep in here, you can do that. You can also buy more storage space if you want, and that will cost you shards. So I'm not gonna upgrade this right now. I'm good on space. I still have 5 spots left. I have all these Moby's teeth baits, so which is good that I can put these in here. They don't stack, but it's better that they're in here than in my inventory, to be honest. So yeah. So that's the first thing. So they also added an ability to change your pet names. Now originally it was sitting with Mayor Eliza, who is over there, but then they changed it in the more recent update, and now you can actually do that with Patricia. So if you go inside here, you can talk to Patricia and she will actually ask you if you want to rename your pets. So if you click on one of your pets, you can see that you can rename a pet, but it does cost Robux, so keep that in mind. And if you do not have this unlocked, she will stand outside of the pet store. So for new players, basically, they can do it that way. So the next thing on the list is they added a tackle box game pass. So if you go into the store, you will see, and let me just put this off here. Right, so so here's the bigger vault game pass. First of all, it's a little pricey, but you can get more storage space if you need it. The other one was the tackle box. So this one is quite a bit cheaper. It's basically a way for your baits to equip themselves. You can have 5 of the same. You can have 5 of the same baits, for example, all at once, and you don't need to look for them in your inventory. So it's just a little convenience thing that you can do. So that's definitely handy. They also added a boat anchor game pass. So this one's pretty cool. You can toss an anchor out, and waves and other players can't move your boat. So you can essentially just not be trolled by nature or other players. So that's pretty handy, and it's actually pretty reasonable in price. So this is definitely a good one. They also added the ability to hold a spear and an axe at the same time. So now this was a little confusing to me at first because it sounded like you were able to dual wield them, but the way it actually works is you can just have both of them in your inventory, from what I understand, and you can switch between them. So it's not like if you have an axe and you can't use a spear. That's my understanding anyway. If I'm incorrect about that, then let me know. But that's that one. And then they added a couple other things. They added a currency rain effect when you purchase currency. And they also added, this is probably one of the bigger ones, that's something that I've wanted for a long time, especially when I first started. You can now hover over the index rewards and it actually tells you what they are. So this is like, something really useful for people who are trying to figure out what something is. They don't have to look it up. It tells you exactly what each of these things will give you. So yeah, super handy, and I'm really glad that they added that. So that was the first update, and then they did another update a couple of weeks later, and this was the Timeless Tides revamp. So I'm gonna head over to Timeless Tides, and then we can talk about what is all in that update. So let's head over to the balloon here, and oh yeah, but good thing I am going to Timeless Tides and not fighting Moby. So there are some of the stuff is in the first ocean, but I'm just gonna head over here because I need to show you a couple of things that are in this one. Now I'm not gonna be able to show you some of the stuff because it's weather dependent, and right now you can see it's sunny. So the first thing that they added was weather effects to timeless tides. So now you can actually have, you know, rain and thunderstorms and that kind of stuff, which is cool. And in addition to that, they also added new fish. So now there's thunderstorm fish, there's overcast fish, and there's rain fish. So yeah, there's a bunch of new fish that you can catch now depending on the weather. So that's really cool, and it kind of gives players an incentive to come and check out the game in different times, I guess, like in different weather patterns. So that's really cool. So you know, it's unfortunately, like I said, it's nice and sunny right now, so can't really do that. But the other thing that they added was they added a Moby Wood egg, they added a Kraken egg, and they added a Cronkosaurus egg. So something for endgame players to kind of chase after, which is really cool. And then the last thing was they added a bait vending machine. So if you come over to where the cannons are, which is right over here, you can see right on this wall here, there's a baits vending machine. So now this is also something that is really useful, because before, if you needed to buy bait and you were here, you would have to go all the way back to the first ocean. So this is just a handy little way of buying bait while you're over here. And it's not like, you know, they didn't add a new building or anything like that, or a new interior. It's just a convenient way to just run over here and grab bait if you need it. So yeah, those are the major updates for the last two update cycles. So very cool, and I'll definitely do a video in the future when we can just kind of grind the fish index a little bit more, and maybe we can see some of the new fish. But in the meantime, that's the update. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.